Hey everybody, my name's Anastasia. Welcome to my channel and thank you for clicking on another video. Today I'm going to be getting this little beauty. Her name is Violet. She is going to be in a pageant, so I am doing her hair and makeup, getting her pageant ready. So you're going to see me here curling her hair basically. I use a texturizing spray and a clay and wax spray that actually helps the hair to stay put, and it actually helps to smooth it out as well, keeping any frizzy hairs down. So I really love using that product. I'm just using a regular Remington curling wand, and I'm just curling her entire hair, and then the front is going to be swooped to the side, and it's going to be a half up and half down formal hairstyle. So this pageant is actually not super glitz but not natural either, so it's somewhere in between. So we wanted to go really formal with the hair, and the makeup we wanted to be super pretty and super glam without going overboard. So you'll see me do the makeup look a little bit later, but you can just enjoy the music while you watch the rest of this hairstyle come together. As we get towards the crown of the hair, I actually start teasing the base of the hair before I curl the ends of it to start shaping. We're going to give her a bump for this look, and we want a lot of volume in there. So I use the Big Sexy Hair, the powder play, which is amazing. It helps to tease up the hair and back comb it and just give a lot of texture and volume. And you can see me here just kind of teasing and just shaping that bump as we go, so that way it's easier when it comes time to pin it back. You can see me here now just spraying and smoothing out the hair. I really want it to be smooth on the top layer, so that way when I comb it back, it's a nice smooth finish and you don't see all of the back combing that's underneath to create that volume. So you can see me kind of just smoothing everything out before I pin it, and then I'm just twisting the hair and combing back and making sure it's nice and smooth, and spraying it down to make sure any flyaways are sitting back in the hair and not sticking up. And then I'm going to now pin it in almost like a little teeny French twist. I just kind of twisted the hair over, and I'm securing it with some blonde bobby pins, and I'm taking my pick and just fluffing up that bump to the height that I want it, and then I'm going to spray and continue to pin to make sure all the hair is in place. Now I'm smoothing out the front. We want it to be nice and smooth, so I'm spraying hairspray first and just kind of smoothing the hair out. And now I'm going to do a little back combing with the powder play just to give a little volume to the front, because we don't want it to be flat to her head. It would look silly with a big bump and then the hair slicked to the side. So we just kind of pinned it back temporarily as I worked the hair to smooth it out and really place it where I wanted. I took my time in doing this and just kind of set it to the back, curled the little bits on the side, and I think this added a cute juvenile look to the hair that was just so sweet. I really love how this hairstyle came out. So I'm just spraying and securing it, and I'm going to secure it over with some bobby pins now. You can see it's kind of messy looking at the moment, but that's okay because the piece I'm smoothing out now is going to smooth over that section and actually hide all of that. So as long as it's hidden, it's going to look good. And then I also add some little bling pins to the look as well at the end, which also camouflaged any imperfections to this particular area and just made everything look cohesive and beautiful. I am happy to announce that Violet actually won overall best hair for the pageant, so that was super exciting to have this hairstyle acknowledged and voted the best of the evening. So I really am happy for her, and I'm so happy that this look turned out to be a winner. So now I'm just taking some bling pins and I am just sticking them randomly trying to make sure that they're both even on both sides and symmetrical. It just looks really cute how it came together, and this will take away from the bobby pins and kind of pull the eye more towards the bling, giving an intentional shine to that area. I think it came together so cute and beautiful. I just love how this look turned out, and I'm glad the judges at the pageant loved it too. And now we're going to go ahead and get started on makeup. First, I'm taking a cleansing wipe and just making sure all the hairspray and any dirt or oils are removed from her face. And now I'm going to take a little of my Tomorrow's Leaf La Creme de Terre, which is a facial moisturizer and primer. It's an organic product. The link, if you would like this product, is in my description box. I use it on all of my clients before applying makeup. It just preps the face in such a beautiful, natural way. Now, also put a little bit of primer on her face. Obviously, she doesn't have large pores to fill or any fine lines and wrinkles, so a little primer goes a long way. And now I'm using a tinted moisturizer. Obviously, she's a young lady. She's beautiful. She doesn't need makeup. So I just went very light-handed with the foundation, just a tinted moisturizer to give a little bit of evenness to the tone of her skin. And now I'm taking a very, very small amount of concealer and just applying this underneath the eyes to cancel out any discoloration. She's porcelain skin, so the under eye area tends to be a little blue tone. So I just canceled that out with a little concealer, and now I'm using the same concealer to prep her lids for the eyeshadow. Now I'm taking a little Coty Airspun powder, and I'm just using this. This is the shade Neutral. I'm using this to set under her eyes as well as to bake and to carve out a little contour on her face. Now, because she's going to be in a pageant, she's going to be under bright lights, and those tend to brighten up the face and kind of cancel out any definition. So you want to go a little heavier with the contour so that way her features stand out even under bright lights. She was doing so good this entire time. This was like a 2-hour process, and she was just doing great. Now I'm using a little Physicians Formula in the shade Medium Brown. I love this product. This brow product looks good on every person that I've put it on, and she has obviously red hair, so it's obviously difficult to find the perfect match, but this color just went on so beautifully. Her mom was like, oh my gosh, that is the perfect match, and it just went on so lovely. It's a very soft, it's much softer than if you were to use a pencil or even a shadow, because it just combs through the hair, and I just use a very little amount to just get the shape of her brows to stand out more because she has blonde hair. So this just worked out super natural and beautiful, and I love how this looked on her. Now I'm just smoothing out her eyelids to make sure that the concealer is not creased up anywhere, and I'm going to start on her eyeshadow. So I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette to create this look, and I'm going in with one of the lighter brown shades to use as my transition color. I'm using this very sparingly. I'm going in very light-handed, and I'm going to build up this color very slowly. I don't want this look to be overpowering. I'm not going for a black smoky eye. We're going to keep it neutral toned. Now she has bluish greenish eyes, so we want to keep it with an orange base because that will actually bring out the blue and the green tones of her eyes. So I love to do a smoky eye with lighter brown neutral colors. It just really helps to enhance her look rather than overwhelming the eyelid, making things look heavy and overdone. I'm just working into the deeper browns, starting on the outer corner of her lid and just slowly patting that color in, gradually adding that and diffusing it out. And then I'm going to use a shimmer to really make the inner corners and the inner lid pop. Again, with the bright lights, you have to go a little heavier than you normally would. I mean, obviously she normally wouldn't wear makeup at all, but for a pageant, they dress up and it's appropriate in that setting to do more of a glamorous look. So I'm just using a flat brush to carve out the inner corners, and I'm just going in now with a detail brush to put a little brown behind it to really make that crease pop. We want her eyes to look bright and wide and big, especially when those lights hit. So now I'm just blending the matte shadows into the shimmer and just making sure that the inner lid is nice and shimmery. And now I'm taking a detail brush and just doing a dark brown shadow along the base of her lashes, like a smooth smoked out liner. And then we're going to apply individual lashes to her. I'm taking a little gold shadow now and just using my finger to apply that to the center to really bring that shine out. I'm brushing away any fallout and I'm just making sure everything's nice and blended. And now I'm applying some waterproof mascara to her natural lashes. I chose to use individual lashes because it gives more of a natural look and it's not as heavy on the eye. Sometimes the bands can be irritating for anyone, let alone a younger child. So I wanted to do more of the natural approach and just enhance her natural lashes. She has beautiful lashes to begin with. And now I'm just doing a little bit of that light brown shadow underneath and just to smoke out the lower lash line softly. And you can see me putting on those lashes now. It's definitely a little more time consuming to do it this way, but it pays off in the end. It looks beautiful and natural and really gives the element of drama that you want without having the hassle of irritating your eyes. And now I'm just pushing her natural lashes into the falsies to blend everything together with a little more mascara. Now I'm brushing away any fallout and I'm going to start to powder contour her face. So I'm taking a light brown powder and I'm carving out her nose now. I've already carved out her cheeks slightly. And this is again to just show her natural definition of her features, not to alter or change anything, but just to enhance and help them to stand out more when she's under the bright lights. I went in with more of a shimmery blush to kind of give that highlight effect. It'll look really nice and give her a golden tone under the lights, so that's why I chose to use that. I also added a hint of pink blush in there as well, and I always make sure to brush it slightly all over the face. And we decided on a beautiful coral lip color. She wanted red, but we decided to go a step below red and go more towards the coral end. This color ended up being really stunning on her against her skin tone. It was just the perfect look for this. So this completes the look. This was her glamorous look for the evening. It went well with all of her outfits. Again, she did win best hair. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you have more ideas for what you would like to see on this channel, please leave those in the comment section below. I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this, and I hope this video was helpful. If you have a little one who's going to be in a pageant, I hope this will help you to create a look for your special little girl. All right. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.